Pre-game warm-ups about concluded here in Pittsburgh. It's the Cardinals and the Pirates. Next. Now from the north shore of the Allegheny River, there's a beautiful look at PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here for this NL Central Division matchup. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, a couple of right-handers set to square off here in the opener.
Well, and you know these two teams, of course, very familiar with one another. The start of another division series. So you know those two men right there have a huge task in front of them, trying to give their ball club a leg up right here in the opener.
We'll hear more from the guys as the night moves along, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals, as manager Mike Matheny will line his guys up this way. They'll go to work against a former #1 overall pick out of UCLA, the hard-throwing right-hander Garrett Cole. And a look now at how the Pirates line up on D behind him. Mike Trout makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening.
Center fielder number 27, Mike Trout.
Underway this evening as the first pitch is taken for strike one as we get started right on time at 7:05 p.m. EK, let's take a look at our homestanding 9 as they enter play here this evening. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, and you look back to that last game, you'll take production like that anytime you can get it. It makes a starter's life easier. Heck, it makes your whole staff breathe easier.
Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. And they'll try to keep crowding him in, but this pitch misses as well. It's 2-1 now. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
Two-2 pitch on the way. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. Matt Carpenter will get his first opportunity now.
Carpenter.
First pitch on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
1 strike now from Cole. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch. And they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
1 out, nobody on. Now here it comes. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
Here comes the 1-2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Yeah, still looking for that put-away pitch. Hasn't gotten him to offer it any of the last 3.
Full count pitch on its way. And Carpenter will reach as that misses for ball 4.
That is just a great at-bat right there. Anytime you go from down 0-2 in the count to working out a walk, well, let me tell you, that ain't easy to do. And that's all about having a really good feel for the strike zone.
Michael Lee will get his first opportunity here, currently leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. Here's Walker for 1. Back to first, and a great stretch there may be the difference. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Starting lineup for the host Pirates is there on your screen. Seth Hargrove gets the ball to face them, and I think the one key will be how aggressive he is on the mound. He's got to get the ball and go right after hitters because he can get into trouble when he nitpicks and falls behind. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Getting ready now is Starling Marte to lead things off in the home half of inning number 1.
Left fielder, Starling Marte.
And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Eric, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight here in the bottom of the first. They come in winners of 2 straight, and they've been playing some good baseball as well.
And they've upped that lead in the division even further. They've put some serious distance between them and the rest of the pack, so they're well on their way to playing October baseball.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0 home. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready with the 2-1. Now a hard liner toward short. And a rather easy first out.
And that ball is rifled at him that time, and it just about took him into left field. But somehow he gets his glove down there and makes a nice play.
Here's Jose Tabata now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 10 home runs and 43 RBIs. The 1-0 pitch. Line hard. Foul. Ready now on 1-1. And that's off his leg on the mound. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Andrew McCutchen will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. Now here's the first pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Now the pitch. And a Bouncing ball, foul. Here it comes. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stand. Here's another 0-2. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. You got to figure that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
And now a pitch on the way. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. You'd have to say, so far, so good here for the rookie.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting ahead. He's mixing his pitches. You'd like to put up a 0 to get that first inning out of the way, and he's close to making that happen.
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
And this guy won't lay down here because there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's putting up a good fight.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. 3-2, here it is. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. And oh man, that caught him pretty good there as it ricochets toward the third baseline. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. We've played an inning. No score. Nate Walker will stand in now, just a few ticks shy of the 300 mark for the season.
Nate Walker.
Now here's the first pitch. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
And the pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Pitch on the way. Now a ball rolled slowly down the third baseline, and no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
Not exactly the most convincing base hit you're ever going to see. Let's call this thing a swinging bunt. Call it whatever you want. He'll call it a leadoff single.
Number 5 will take his first cuts of the ball game here. First pitch to him. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
1-0 on the way. Fouled back. The 1-1. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. Varmus throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Well, give him some credit here at second base. He stayed right in there knowing that he was going to take a hard shot. But there's no question that it did influence his throw because it was well off the mark.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. He's set, now the pitch. Swing and a grounder fouled, and that almost took the first base coach along with it. The 0-2 to Molina. This is hit on the ground but foul. The next 0-2. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Now the 1-2 coming to Molina.
2-2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. No score here as we play inning number 2. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Now a little dribbler up the line to first. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And looked like he jammed him that time a bit as it's hit in the air to center field. McCutcheon is there, 2 gone.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Kenny Reardon will stand in here for the first time, looking to pick up that runner from second with 2 away here. First pitch coming. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. The 1-0 home. Swung on and missed, 1-1.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
One on the way. Fouled straight back. Here comes a 1-2. Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. 1 left for the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Neil Walker will stand in now, trying to duplicate his performance from yesterday when he finished 4 for 5 at the plate. First pitch coming.
Here we go.
Ball 1.
Ball, no strike.
The next pitch comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
Now a ball hit fouled off to the right side, and that just about got the first base coach. Here it comes, 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Now this one sets up a big pitch because you don't want to lose that leadoff guy in a scoreless ball game.
Three 3-1 on the way. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Sid Sewell will get his first shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk.
Let's win, Pirates. Come on.
first pitch coming. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
Yeah, he didn't seem to do him any favors with the previous batter, and now here's another call that goes against him on the mound.
All right, Pirate.
The 1-0. And this will be fouled away. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes you just let a guy work his own way into trouble and then take advantage.
A 2-1 offering. And, oh, pretty nonchalant that time by Molina as that pitch gets away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball.
Behind the plate, he might have been more concerned with trying to frame that pitch than he was trying to catch it. They do get the called strike here, but you know what else? They get the pass ball.
Here's the 2-2 offering. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
Here's the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. A runner at second, nobody out. The 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Well, when you have the kind of fastball he does, you almost don't have to worry about location. I mean, that thing's tough to hit wherever you put it.
Clint Varmus will get his first shot down, and he's seen that average climb a bit here recently thanks to what he's done over the course of these last 5 ball games. Here's the first offering. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
He's probably not going to throw too many first-pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
1-1.
Bottom of the second here with no score. 1-1 pitch on the way. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike. 1-2. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on it, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
Pause, now the pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Here's another 1-2. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
That was quite a nice little battle as we check out the sequence of pitches here. It was a 6-pitch at bat, and as you watch this, you'll see that he wasn't going to go down without a fight. He was able to keep the at-bat alive by fighting off a couple of tough 2-strike pitches. But in the end, finally put away on that pitch right there, 1-2.
Vance Craig will stand in here for the first time, looking to pick up that runner from second with 2 away here.
Let's do it, Pirates! Let's see it, Craig. Come on.
And here's the first pitch. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. He's ready now. The pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Reardon will range over to make the catch just beyond the first base dugout, and that will end the inning. One left for Pittsburgh. We'll move to the third with no score. Johnny Peralta will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Left fielder number 29, Johnny Peralta.
First offering on the way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. And that misses 1-1. The 1-1. And there's ball 2 now to Peralta as they fall behind 2-1.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Peralta waiting the 2-1. Now a swing and a fly ball here headed out toward McCutchen in center. And he's got it for the first out.
And this is all about taking charge out there. That's the center fielder's ball if he can get there. So he calls everybody off and he makes the play easily.
Seth Hargrove digs in at the plate.
Come on, Pirates.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Low and away as he misses again, 2-0.
Well, you know, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit when you're facing the opposing pitcher. You know he's not going to do much damage, but you got to get refocused here because you do not want to go 3-0 to him.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Yeah, and we see too many guys break fingers, break wrists, bruise knuckles. You name it on the fastballs in tight. That's an occupational hazard.
That one's in there, 3-1. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Yeah, and you know, that's a nice play back there behind the plate. For a big guy, look how quickly he springs to his feet, gets rid of that mask, and then he finds the ball here to make the throw to first to get his man.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
1-0.
That misses, 2-0. You still come after him now on 2-0?
I think you have to be a little careful, but yeah, I don't think you can just give up on him.
On the way. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Home half of the third coming up. No score. William Boswell makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Baseman, William Boswell.
Now the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Oh, and he's sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
Now here's the pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, there's no question this guy's got to be in the running for the Cy Young this year. He makes quick work of this guy on 3 pitches. That was just too easy.
In now, Garrett Cole. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Well, that's just unfair right there. I mean, most guys throw a 91-mile-an-hour fastball. He's throwing a 91-mile-an-hour slider.
In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
The pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. So back-to-back strikeouts for him here to start the inning. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently tops on the ball club in that department as we approach the final month of the season. Starling Marte will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. First pitch on the way. Up and in for ball 1. Now the 1-0. 2-0 now.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got.
2-0 count, the pitch. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And Peralta will make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Matt Carpenter will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Baseman number 13, Matt Carpenter.
Now the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the 4th inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
Good power curveball there, and he's in control 0-2.
And after walking him the first time around, he's all business here in the second at-bat.
Now here it comes. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Now the 1-2. And this is popped high in the air back behind short. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th.
Here's that swing again. This is in show motion, and you'll see that that's a few inches above the thumbs. He'll be feeling that one all night long.
Stepping in now, Michael Lee, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
1-0 pitch now. Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Hit on the ground toward the hole, and it's going to snake its way into left field for a one-out hit. So he reaches with a one-out single here in the fourth. And with that, let's check out the league leaderboard in hits. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently third best. Nate Walker will dig in. He singled his first time around. Here's the first offering. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one.
You are killing me.
The 1-0. Pitch too high, and that's over the catcher's head. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball.
With the pass ball there, that'll take away the possibility of getting a double play to end the inning. So that could come back to bite him.
Go.
Now the 1-1. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now.
Oh, with every pitch it misses, he just keeps digging himself a deeper and deeper hole.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Here comes the 2-1. 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. The 2-2 coming. Now this is swung on and dribbled up the first base line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now another 2-2. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2. One out and a runner on second base. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Hammered the other way to deep right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Yeah, this ball's hit high enough that he can go back and tag at second base. So that's a good job of moving up the extra 90 feet now with 2 outs.
Number 5 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Get out here. Don't give up the run.
Now here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. 1 strike now from Cole. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
Here's the 1-1 pitch.
Yeah.
Fastball called strike. 1-2.
I think the time for patience is over. You've got to make something happen up there when you've got a runner in scoring position.
The right-hander deals on 1-2.
2-2.
Lays off 2-2 now. Here comes a 2-2. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Marte has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. More ahead from the North Shore right after this. Jose Tabata will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Right fielder, Jose Tabata.
First pitch to him. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Go, Jose.
Here's the pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. Here it comes. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding off.
Here's the 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Swinging a ball line hard towards short. And taken in out there for the first out. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And fellas, if we do games together for the next decade, we might never see two starters in the same game throwing that hard. I mean, this has really been something. Andrew McCutchen will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Here we go.
First pitch coming. And that's taken for strike one.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
And the pitch.
Here we go.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 home.
Here we go.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
All right, Pirates.
Bases are empty, one man out. 1-2. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
You want to talk about throwing a fastball in a guy's kitchen? He came in, sat down, had a cup of coffee with him. You aren't going to tie a guy up any better than that.
Neil Walker will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Now here's the first pitch. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one.
Come on, Pirates. You can do it.
And now a pitch on the way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here comes the 1-1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
He's just cutting his way right through the teeth of this order. They're not even putting up much of a fight.
All right, Walker.
Now the rookie deals on 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
And that's 3 straight pitches, all over 100 miles an hour. If he throws a changeup for a strike here, that guy's got no chance.
The 2-2. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Back alongside Eric Harris and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Yadier Molina to start things out for the Cardinals here in their half of the inning. First pitch coming. And that's in there for strike one. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone, then maybe your offense can go from there.
But right to Barmas as he's able to yank it down for the first out.
I think we expected to see a well-pitched game coming in, and we got one. Starting to look like the team who scores first might be the one who wins.
Kenny Reardon will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time.
Easy strikeout here.
First pitch coming. First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And he couldn't lay off there as he offers it a pitch in the dirt, and the count comes even now at 1-1.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
The minute he hits that, he's thinking it's a base hit all the way, but it's one of those situations where you get penalized for hitting the ball too hard. And this stayed up long enough to find the outfielder's glove out there.
Here's Johnny Peralta now, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. The 0-2 once more. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. Take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Now here's the pitch. And that's going to be high 2-2 now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Come on, let's do it.
Here he comes on 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Still looking for that final pitch to get him out of this inning. But he's seen the count move now from 0-2 all the way to 3-2.
3-2, here it comes. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
That's a good job right there with 2 away, because if nothing else, you get your pitcher to the plate here in this inning, so you don't force him to lead off your next inning offensively.
Seth Hargrove will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And here's the first pitch. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
Here's a 1-0. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the 1-1 pitch. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
That was a strike, Lou. Come on.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. On a big swing, and he crushes this ball deep. My goodness, a long home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Boy, he goes right back to that same pitch that he just gave up a home run on. Put it in another dangerous location, too. Lucky he got away with that one.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
Ready now on 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Well, if he's going to overcommit to pitches like that down in the zone, I'd keep throwing him until he proves he can lay off.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Yeah, and on 1 and 2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
Here's the 2-2 home. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. And now this is swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. Halfway home from PNC Park. It's now 2-0 St. Louis. Sid Sewell will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
First baseman, Sid Sewell.
Here's the first offering. In there, no balls and a strike.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
Now the pitch.
Here we go.
Swing and a shot toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Clint Barmes will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Here's the first pitch to him. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch, something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
Comes back with a bullet of a fastball. That's in there, 1-1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
No runs, no hits, and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far. A little bit outside, 2-1.
Come on, Pittsburgh, let's go. Let's go.
2-1. Big rip at the curveball, but he comes up empty, and it's even at 2-2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Now the 2-2 pitch. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Vance Craig will stand in here hoping to pick up his club's first hit in the contest. Here's the pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. One 1-0 on the way. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit well out toward left field. And Peralta will make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates. They're still down. It's 2-0. Burke Badenhop will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
Burke Badenhop.
Matt Carpenter will lead things off for the Redbirds here in their half of the 6th inning. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1.
What are you kidding me?
Now the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard right back up the middle, and he's got a leadoff single.
Boy, we always talk about pitch speeds from pitchers. How hard are they throwing the ball? How hard was that ball hit back up the middle? Way harder than it was thrown, I can guarantee you that.
Standing in now, Michael Lee, as he'll line this one foul to the right side out of play. It's strike 1. He's set. Now the pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Comes set. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to first. Barmas, the relay back to the pitcher, covering in time to double him up.
Boy, and that's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ground ball to first, but then he hustles his way over to the bag to help them wrap up that 3-6-1 double play.
Nate Walker will come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the lineup they're in. These are the guys you want to have hitting with runners on base.
First offering on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
The 2-0 on the way. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
It almost looks like he's trying to be a little bit too fine right now. You just got to let it loose here.
Now the 3-1 pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. McCutcheon retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. William Boswell will make his way in as he leads things off here in the Pirates' half of the sixth. Now some stirring in the Cardinal bullpen as the right-hander Jason Mott has begun throwing. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Oh, but it'll stay in the park as it hits high off the top of the scoreboard. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Well, neither offense has really made a huge impact so far, but finally maybe a little sign of life. He drives this ball for 2 bases, and even though they've had trouble scoring runs, they're not out of this thing by a long shot. A couple more of these could get him right back into it.
Travis Snyder will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Travis Snyder.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to make this a 2-1 game now.
Boy, that didn't take too long. You get a double on the first pitch of the inning, and then 1 pitch later, he's already heading back into the dugout after scoring a run. Just goes to show you that as a pitcher, your focus has to be there on every pitch or you'll get burned.
Starling Marte will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Now the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
From the belt, the pitch. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And, of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
Come on, buddy. Good eye.
Now the 2-1. On the ground to third. There's one. And, boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
The batter, right fielder, Jose Tabata.
Jose Tabata will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. First pitch on the way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Here it comes.
Here we go.
Ball 1. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
One on the way. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Here comes the 1-2. Swinging a liner back through the box. And it just about takes the second base umpire with it as it's down for a base hit.
And they're able to keep the inning alive as you check out the numbers on his performance so far. That's just the 3rd hit he's allowed to this point. He's been pretty much in control the whole way.
Andrew McCutchen will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Now the first pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 1-0 on the way. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
A runner on first with 2 away. Maybe trouble now. Here's the 2-0. Gets the call on the changeup there, 2-1.
Pretty gutsy pitch there. 2-0 changeup for a strike.
MVP! MVP! MVP!
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Back here in Pittsburgh. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Tony Watson is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Tony Watson.
Number 5 will be the batter. 0 for 2 thus far. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
And that's right where you want to be throwing those sinkers, but he's doing a good job at the plate of not chasing.
And the pitch. And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. Here he comes on 2-1. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Two-two pitch on the way. Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right. Two. Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Well, this is a ground ball pitcher, but what happens when you get a lot of ground balls? Well, occasionally they're going to find a hole out there for base hits. So now you've got the leadoff hitter aboard, and this is in a position where they may be thinking about running.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going.
Come on, guys. Turn 2.
From the stretch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1. And this pitch misses for a ball. 2-1 now to Molina.
1 strike.
The 2-1 home. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him. I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
See you later, St. Louis.
Here he comes on 3-1.
Full count.
Boy, look at that thing dart. It's full now, 3-2.
And you know, his changeup and sinker sort of do the same thing. They both drop off the table pretty good at the end. The only difference is he usually wants you to hit his sinker, and he wants you to swing and miss at the changeup.
Here's the full count offering. Swing and a ball hit hard to third. To Walker for one. Back to first, and they'll get the slow-footed Molina. It's a double play.
I think a little unlucky there, maybe even more than a little unlucky. This ball's just absolutely scalded, but right at the third baseman on one hop, so he can autograph the ball before getting that double play started, and he'll roll it up easy, 5-4-3.
Kenny Reardon will stand in now with 2 away, and it's back to the drawing board here following the double play.
Yeah, and that was the third of the game so far, and it's going to be really hard to win when you're just giving away outs like that.
Now here's the first pitch. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Pitch on the way. And he misses with it, 1-1.
1-1.
Here's the 1-1. Swung on and hit in the air out toward left. And Marte will make the grab, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. They still lead it 2-1. Neil Walker will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the one run, that's it.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First pitch to him. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1 for that man right there. Just the one run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. No problem here, one away. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Sid Sewell will dig in now. He struck out and lined out in his first 2 at-bats. First pitch coming. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
The next pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Now a ball rolled slowly down the third baseline. On to first, and there were 2 down.
You get a look there at his pitch breakdown so far. Well, that sinker of his is a great weapon to have, and he picked the right spot to use it there.
Clint Varmus will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. Now here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Now here it comes. And that's swung on and missed, so now Barmas is in an 0-2 hole here. Boy, that changeup's had him eaten out of his hand.
Oh, and they've been falling all over themselves trying to get it. But you've just got to know that that's not going to be a strike.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They still trail it here 2-1. Johnny Peralta will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Leading off for the Cardinals, the left fielder, number 29, Johnny Peralta.
First pitch coming. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
The 1-0. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
And I think with no one on base, you know, this is a guy you need to come after. I certainly wouldn't be afraid to give him a fastball here.
Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
3-0 is on the way. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
And he's saying, give me a break. I mean, that pitcher's right there. And I tell you, though, complaining like that is only going to squeeze that strike zone a little more.
Alan Craig will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 21, Alan Craig.
Too low, 1-0. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Marte will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Visiting Cardinals lead in this one here in the 8th as you get a look at our line score to this point in the ball game. Mike Trout will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. And easy to read the thought process here as he starts him out with a sinker below the knees, and it's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Another sinker here, but this one's over for strike 1. Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. This is foul right side. So 1-2 with one away. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Full count, 3-2.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with one out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
Full count offering on its way. No offer there from Trout as that misses, and he'll take the walk.
Third baseman number 13, Matt Carpenter.
So the call's gone out for the right-hander Mark Melanson as he'll take over on the mound.
Mark Melanson.
Matt Carpenter will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone.
Come on, let's hold them.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing.
Oh, yeah.
Here's the first offering. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Now the Cardinals are looking for that one key hit to maybe change their fortunes.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the eighth. Comes set. Now the pitch. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be two? To second for one. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Boy, and this would have been a really costly double play, but fortunately, he's hustling all the way down the line, and he's able to beat that throw on the back end.
Michael Lee will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. And here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, he's looking like he's a little too amped up out there. He's got to channel that a little more because that pitch wasn't that close.
Trouble spot here, the 2-0. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Runners on first and third, 2 away. The 2-1. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. The 3-1 is on the way. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. And a swing and a miss as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. Cards strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Trevor Rosenthal is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Trevor Rosenthal.
Vance Craig will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Here's the 2-2 offering. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
3-2 pitch. And this is pulled hard but foul. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there. Once again a 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential time run here is aboard late in the game.
You know, when you're holding on to a slim lead, you just can't walk the leadoff guy. I mean, those are the ones that really come back to haunt you. So he's really going to need to work towards getting a ground ball here.
William Boswell will step in, 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
And after a walk, I think there's a little anger behind that fastball.
He's set, now the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it, 1-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Pause, now the pitch. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. The 2-2 coming. There's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Payoff pitch coming. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
And that's telling of how they've swung the bat. This has just been a punchless offense so far. And this pop-up is pretty indicative of their struggles.
Andrew Lambo will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 57, Andrew Lambo.
Starts him out with a changeup off.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
Runners on first with 1 down. Now the 1-0. 1-1.
1-1.
The 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here comes a 1-2. And he gets under this one and in fact breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
Well, broken bat, little looper down to third. Keeping your focus on the baseball is the thing you have to do here, which is easier said than done when you've got a flying projectile heading your way. But he takes this one in, no problem.
Here's Starling Marte. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
ready. Now the pitch. And this is hit hard on the ground to first. And a sliding effort there, but he can't get a glove on it. A base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Oh, what a good job of keeping it alive with 2 outs. You just got to keep the line moving right now. And now you move that tying run up to second. Plus you get the go-ahead run on at first base. So if this next guy could follow this single with a gapper or something like that, this game...
You're looking to get the final out in the home half of inning number 8. Here's Jose Tabata now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
And in a spot like this, first and second with 2 away, that's where he's at his toughest on the mound. He'll bear down and start finding the corners of the strike zone. Makes it very hard for you to score runs off him.
He's ready now. The pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Comes set. Now the pitch. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
Big pitch here, 1-2. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Now this needs to be a strike here on 2-2, because if not, now all of a sudden the runners are off with the next pitch.
Let's send this guy to the challenge.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled back. Comes a 2-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. Our score remains 2-1. Justin Wilson come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Nate Walker will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Nate Walker.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
And it's worth pointing out that they're burning through that bullpen here in game 1 of this series. That could have an effect on the rest of this week.
Here's the 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. Ready with the 2-1. And, oh, look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him. I think he took a little exception to that location.
Yeah, and so would I if I was down there. If you want to work inside, that's fine. But once you get up over the letters and closer to my head, now we're talking about a different story.
Now the 3-1. Fastball in there, 3-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Full count pitch on its way. And he gets him to lift one into shallow center field. McCutchen comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Oh, I really like this call here on the 3-2 pitch. They come with the change, and I doubt he was looking for that. He winds up just lofting an easy fly ball out.
Number 5 will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Now the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
Here's a 1-0. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. And he'll round it and try for third. And he will make it into third with a one-out triple.
Yeah, you can't help but think about all the men they've left on base so far and how many times a triple like this could have really done some damage. Instead, they'll have to be content to take this one with the bases empty.
Yadier Molina will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
First offering on the way. Now the runner's on his way home. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now.
Now batting, first baseman.
Charlie Morton will take over with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Now pitching for the Pirates, number 50, Charlie Morton.
Kenny Reardon will try and start over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground out. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
That's his strength. He wants to try and come in and jam you, so you've got to be ready to try and turn on something.
Now here's the pitch. Up top, it's 2-0. Here comes the 2-0. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Ready on 2-1. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. The Cardinals lead it 3-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Paul Lee is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Now pitching and batting in the 6th spot, number 15, Paul. Now catching and batting in the 9th spot, number 48, Tony.
Andrew McCutchen will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
For the Pirates, center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
And he'll just watch this thing to try and get an idea. It's 0-1.
How big was that run they just scored in the top of the 9th? Now, even a home run here won't tie this thing up.
Now the pitch. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
And here's where you don't need to be an RBI guy. You don't need to be a home run guy. You have to be a leadoff guy. Just get on base somehow to give that tying run on deck a shot.
Here's the pitch. Swung on and rolled softly to third. Knee high, he barehands it. And he's retired here, 1 away.
And you know, sometimes these guys make it look so easy, we forget how difficult it is to make a play like that. Not only did he barehand this ball, but he also made a sweet throw on the run over to first base. So often you'll see a guy airmail or short hop a throw like that because of the bad grip you have on the ball. But not in this case. That's a nice play.
Here's Neil Walker. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1.
Let's go, Walker.
And now a pitch on the way. I think I'd take that one too. It's 0-2 now.
And sometimes you can mistake being patient for being passive. I mean, unless he was really fooled there, that's a pitch he needs to be swinging at.
1 out, nobody on. The pitch. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Sid Sewell is the last chance now with 2 out here in the 9th.
Get it out of here.
First pitch on the way. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here it comes. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. And the pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll make the catch here to end it. And the Cardinals have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Yeah, you know, this game kind of felt like it could have been played back in 1968. Very well played, very low scoring, very quick game, too. I'll tell you, I could go for a few more of these this year. That'd be okay by me.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was definitely a difference maker out there.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Cardinals win it 3-1. Good night from Pittsburgh.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Pirates, 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 34 minutes. A reminder that extra T service to the South Hills is available across the bridge at either the Wood Street or Gateway Center stations. 33X West busway buses are also available with service to Carnegie, Bell, Crafton, and Sheridan stations. Also, return trips to Station Square on the Gateway Clipper fleet are available outside the stadium for 1/2 hour after the final pitch.